Hello everyone, welcome to DIY Ideas. So today we're doing a color gradient scarf, a rainbow scarf, and we're gonna do some trebles for that and some chains. It's gonna be super easy and it's gonna be wonderful as you can see. So if you wanna learn how you can do this all by yourself, stay tuned. So here are the Lion brand yarns, Landscapes is the name. And you see here the awesome colors that we have. They're very vibrant. We have every color in the rainbow. So I'm really excited to use this and get a really lovely scarf in vivid colors. So this is the yarn, and here we have some details. So it's for a 6mm hook. It's 100% acrylic. And yeah, let's get started right away. So I'm gonna pull the middle out as always. So here is my beginning thread, and I have to do 6 chains to get started today. Okay, then I yarn over. I'm gonna go into the 4th chain from the hook in, and we're gonna do a treble there. So through 2 and through 2 again. And then we're gonna repeat that 2 more times into the 2 leftover chains. So yarn over, go in, through 2, and again through 2, and that's a treble. There we go. So here are the chains that we started with. Now we're gonna do 3 chains, actually 6, so we're always starting a new row, so to speak, with 6 chains. Then we're gonna turn, and we're gonna basically do the same thing one more time. So 4th chain from the hook, we take a yarn over, go in, do a treble, and repeat 2 more times. Second one done. So here are the 3 trebles and the little chain section at the beginning. So now we're gonna connect this. We're gonna go around these chains that we started with originally, and we're gonna do a slip stitch there. So just pull the thread through. And now we're gonna do 3 chains since we're in the middle of the row. And we're gonna go around these chains that we have right here, and we're gonna do 3 trebles there. So here are the 2 packets, so to speak. I like to call them packets or boxes. They're done. And you see the trebles and the chains as well. So let's start a new row with 6 chains. There we go. Then we're gonna turn, and we're gonna start the exact same way as with the second box that we did here. So yarn over into the 4th, we go in, do a treble, repeat 2 more times. And 3rd, there we go. So now slip stitch around these chains here, connect, and then we're in the middle of the row, so we're doing 3 chains for the height and 3 trebles around the chain as soon as we untangle this situation here. Yeah, so we're doing 3 trebles, and then we'll connect with the next box again. So here are the chains. That's where we do the slip stitch, 3 chains for the height, and again 3 trebles. So this is the third row also done, and you see in the first row we have the 1 packet, in the second we have 2, and in the third we have 3. So we're always gonna know in which row you are. Now we're gonna do 6 chains for the height since we're starting row number 4, and then we're gonna turn. There we go. Into the 4th chain from the hook. We go in, do a treble, then afterwards 2 more. Slip stitch to connect, 3 chains for the height, again 3 trebles, and you already know the entire thing. So you know what to do next. We're doing 3 chains, we're connecting the boxes, 3 chains for the height until we're done with this row. Since it's row 4, we're gonna have 4 boxes in the end. There we go. One last box. And then we're gonna be done with row 4. And then I'm gonna do rows number 5 and 6 the exact same way. Here I am after 6 rows, which means I have 6 boxes in this last section. And this is now the size that I wanna have. So I'm not gonna continue making this bigger and bigger. So we're not making a triangle scarf this time. Instead, we're making a corner to corner one. So here is going to be the side that we're going to end on. So it doesn't matter on which side, just that this is the width that we want to work with. Which means that we're not going to do 6 chains here to increase by another box. Instead, we're going to turn. And we're just going to do 3 slip stitches into the trebles themselves so that we can bridge over this section and go into the next spot. So here you see when I do that, I get to the section where the chains are. So that's where I'm going to do 3 chains, and I'm going to go in, and then I'm going to do 3 trebles again. So it's still the same method, we just basically change direction. And then when we do that, you see this whole box, and we basically go into the next section here. So it's pretty logical from this point on. We're just gonna do the same thing again, 3 chains and then 3 trebles. And then you can already notice like where the corner is. So that's gonna be where our one side grows but the other doesn't. So this is the width you see here on the bottom, and now we're just gonna do the length. That was 3, let's continue. Okay, there we go. Let me untangle this. And I'll be back with an update. So this side should be longer. So if you count, you're gonna see we have 7 boxes here, and we're gonna keep increasing the size because we want a scarf in the end that's kind of in a rectangular shape. You could also do a square if you wanted to, but yeah, this is the size the sides that we are increasing length in, but the width is already done. So this time I'm doing 6 chains since we do want 1 extra box on top of here. So yeah, the longest side always gets 6 chains, that's how you're gonna know. Then we can turn and again repeat the exact same process as we did so far. So yarn over, treble into the 4th chain from the hook, and 2 more right next to that one. Then here around the chains, we do a slip stitch, 3 chains for the height, 3 trebles. and now always the slip stitch to connect, and then we can continue with the same thing again. So I am now at the smaller side, so to speak. So you see here lovely colors, lovely color changes. And yeah, I'm almost done with this one. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to do this. So I'm going to turn here. So we're not increasing in width here. And now I'm doing the 3 slip stitches into the 3 trebles so that I get to the section that I need. And then we can do 3 chains for the height and the 3 trebles around the chains that we see here. So this is the scarf for now. So you see here the one end is kind of already done and you can notice the shape of it. And then we have here the 6 boxes, and on this side and the other one as well, we're going to keep increasing the number of boxes, of course. And at the end, we're going to finish off the last corner. So after a while, you can see that we got to the pink section, and I'm really excited about that. I still have a little bit to go, but I wanted to show you what I have so far. And then I also wanted to show you how to end the entire project, of course, so that you basically know how to fill up this last section, this last corner that we still need to do. So I'm on the side where I want to kind of end, so I don't want to increase in length anymore. I'm not doing any extra squares or boxes. And now I'm going to turn right here and again do the 3 slip stitches. And then I'm going to do the 3 trebles or 3 chains and then the 3 trebles. So it's basically the same thing, but this way we kind of made the corner here, so we're not increasing in length anymore. So this is the corner that we have, and then we're just going to continue with this row till the other end as well. There we go, so 3 trebles, as always, same thing here as well. Here slip stitch, 3 chains, 3 trebles, and repeat. So you see, after you get the hang of the couple of basic stitches that we're doing here, you pretty much already know what to do. So I'm at the last box in this row. So I'm finishing the 3 trebles, and then we're going to do a slip stitch to connect, and that's where we're going to stop. So that's our final side here, our edge. And then we can turn. And just like we did so far, we're going to do the 3 slip stitches to get to the chains that we need. And then we're going to do 3 chains and 3 trebles. And you see here that I'm going to need less and less, the smaller number of boxes in each row, basically. So this row I already did, already had 1 box less, and it's going to be even less and less, which means that this section is going to go by really fast. So you're not going to need to take a lot of time for this. So you already know what to do, and as I said, this is going to go by really quick, so I'm going to finish off this row and the 2 or 3 more that we have, and then we're pretty much it, and we have a finished scarf. So you see just 4 boxes this time, so we're going to do the slip stitches, which means in the next row we're going to have just 3 boxes. So that means 3 more rows to go. So I'll be back when I'm done with all of the leftover boxes. So here you can see the corner that I just did, that's the purple section. So we had the 3 and then the 2 and now just the 1 box. So I'm connecting it with a slip stitch. I can pull out the leftover thread, shorten if you need to, and then we're pretty much done. So you see here, this is the one end. You can see that the stripes are kind of diagonal due to the color changes as well. And yeah, so you keep increasing on this or decreasing boxes on this corner until you have just 1, and then we are pretty much done. So I'm going to show you all of the colors on here just so you can see what it looks like. But I hope you guys enjoyed the entire project. Let me know what you think in the comment section. If you enjoyed it, feel free to let us know by shooting a thumbs up. You can also subscribe to our channel and don't forget to click on the notification bell as well. That way you'll get notified every time there's a new video. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye!